All due respect, you got no fucking idea what it's like to be number one.
In the vast landscape of television, certain characters transcend the screen, becoming cultural touchstones that define an era and reshape the narrative possibilities of the medium. At the forefront of this elite echelon stands Tony Soprano, the central figure in HBO's groundbreaking series, The Sopranos. Tony is not merely a character, he is an iconic emblem, a paradigm-shifting portrayal that has left an indelible mark on the landscape of television storytelling. As the enigmatic mob boss navigating the complex terrain of organized crime and personal turmoil, Tony Soprano emerged as the quintessential anti-hero, challenging established norms and captivating audiences with his intricate personality, moral complexity, and psychological depth. In this exploration of Tony Soprano's iconic status, we delve into the elements that make him a transformative and enduring figure in the annals of TV history, examining how his character redefined expectations, shattered stereotypes, and became a symbol of the nuanced storytelling that has come to define the golden age of television. Join us as we unravel the layers of Tony Soprano's legacy, a legacy that extends far beyond the fictional world of the mob and into the realms of cultural influence, character archetypes, and the evolution of television as an art form. Complexity and depth. The hallmark of The Sopranos lies in its ability to intricately weave a tapestry of complexity and depth, particularly in the central character of Tony Soprano. This groundbreaking series shattered traditional television norms by presenting a protagonist whose multifaceted personality, psychological depth, and moral conflicts challenged the very essence of storytelling on the small screen. At the core of the complexity is Tony Soprano's multifaceted personality. He is not a one-dimensional mob boss, he is a man grappling with the intricacies of life, straddling the dual roles of a family man and the head of a criminal empire. James Gandolfini's masterful portrayal brings Tony to life with layers of vulnerability, charisma, and brutality. Whether navigating the demands of organized crime or dealing with familial challenges, Tony's character resonates with authenticity, making him a captivating and relatable figure. The exploration of Tony's psychological depth is a defining aspect of the series. The decision to incorporate therapy sessions with Dr. Jennifer Melfi becomes a narrative masterstroke, offering viewers an intimate glimpse into Tony's internal struggles. The depiction of anxiety, panic attacks, and existential angst humanizes the character, challenging the conventional portrayal of a stoic and unyielding mob boss. Tony's psychological journey becomes a mirror reflecting the complexities of the human condition, transcending the boundaries of crime drama. Moral conflicts form a significant layer of Tony's complexity. In a landscape where characters were traditionally painted in shades of black and white, The Sopranos dared to embrace the gray. Tony's capacity for both empathy and ruthlessness challenges viewers to confront the ambiguity of morality. His actions often defy conventional expectations, blurring the lines between hero and anti-hero. This moral ambiguity becomes a central theme, reshaping the way audiences engage with characters and paving the way for subsequent series that explore the shades of gray in human nature. Furthermore, Tony Soprano's character is a study in contradictions, adding depth to the narrative. He can be simultaneously tender and ruthless, compassionate and cold. His struggles with anger, fidelity, and mental health showcase the humanizing flaws that make him a fully realized character. The imperfections in Tony's personality contribute to the authenticity of his portrayal, inviting viewers to empathize with a character who is neither entirely virtuous nor irredeemably villainous. The complexity and depth in The Sopranos extend beyond the central character to the entire ensemble cast. Each character, from Tony's wife Carmela to his associates like Polly Walnuts, is crafted with a level of intricacy that defies stereotypes. The series embraces the idea that every character has their own motivations, conflicts, and vulnerabilities, contributing to the rich tapestry of the Soprano universe. In conclusion, the complexity and depth in The Sopranos redefine the standards of television storytelling. Tony Soprano's multifaceted personality, psychological journey, moral conflicts, and humanizing flaws elevate the series to a level of narrative sophistication rarely seen on television. The legacy of The Sopranos is not just in its impact on the crime drama genre but in its lasting influence on the way television creators approach character development and narrative complexity. It stands as a testament to the power of storytelling to capture the nuances and contradictions of the human experience. Antihero archetype. The Sopranos stands as a trailblazer in the realm of television, not only for its gripping narrative and intricate characters but also for its bold redefinition of the antihero archetype. At the forefront of this groundbreaking portrayal is the central character, Tony Soprano, whose complex moral landscape and nuanced persona challenge traditional notions of heroism, ushering in a new era of storytelling. The antihero archetype, as embodied by Tony Soprano, transcends the simplistic dichotomy of good versus evil. Unlike conventional heroes who embody virtuous ideals, Tony is a morally ambiguous figure. His role as the head of a crime family positions him as a central figure in criminal activities, yet his character is not relegated to the typical villainous mold. The antihero disrupts the conventional narrative, prompting viewers to question, empathize, and grapple with the complexities of morality. Tony Soprano's capacity for both empathy and ruthlessness adds layers to the antihero archetype. He can be compassionate and caring in one moment, demonstrating genuine concern for his family and associates, and in the next, he can resort to violence and manipulation to maintain his position in the criminal underworld. This duality challenges viewers to confront the shades of gray inherent in human nature, dismantling the traditional expectation of a morally upright protagonist. The humanizing flaws of the antihero are prominently on display in Tony Soprano. His struggles with anger management, infidelity, and mental health create a character who is deeply flawed and relatable. These imperfections serve to demystify the crime boss persona, offering a more authentic portrayal of a complex individual navigating the challenges of both his personal and criminal life. The antihero becomes a canvas for exploring the vulnerabilities and contradictions within a character, resonating with audiences on a visceral level. One of the defining characteristics of the antihero archetype is the capacity for self-reflection and internal conflict. Tony's therapy sessions with Dr. Jennifer Melfi provide a narrative canvas for exploring his internal struggles and psychological depth. This introspective element adds a layer of richness to the character, making the antihero more than just an enigmatic figure but a deeply introspective and conflicted individual. The Sopranos contributes to the evolution of the antihero archetype by contextualizing Tony's actions within the broader themes of family, power, and identity. The series challenges the audience to empathize with a character who operates outside societal norms and moral boundaries. In doing so, it paves the way for subsequent series, such as Breaking Bad and The Shield, which feature protagonists with morally ambiguous qualities and complex motives. The legacy of Tony Soprano as the quintessential antihero is evident in the lasting impact on popular culture. The archetype has become a staple in contemporary storytelling, with audiences increasingly drawn to characters who defy traditional notions of heroism. The antihero archetype, as epitomized by Tony Soprano, has opened new avenues for exploring the human condition in all its moral complexity, reshaping the narrative landscape of television and beyond. In conclusion, The Sopranos revolutionized television by presenting an antihero in Tony Soprano who defied conventional expectations. The series' exploration of moral ambiguity, humanizing flaws, and internal conflict within the antihero archetype has had a profound influence on subsequent storytelling. Tony Soprano's legacy endures as a symbol of the complex, morally gray characters that have come to define the modern television landscape. Groundbreaking portrayal. The groundbreaking portrayal of Tony Soprano in The Sopranos has left an indelible mark on television history, setting new standards for character complexity and storytelling. At the forefront of this groundbreaking portrayal is James Gandolfini's performance, which redefined the possibilities of character development and narrative depth. James Gandolfini's portrayal of Tony Soprano stands as a pinnacle of acting prowess, earning him widespread acclaim and several awards. His ability to navigate the intricate layers of Tony's character, from moments of ruthless authority to vulnerability and introspection, is a testament to the depth and authenticity he brought to the role. Gandolfini's groundbreaking performance not only anchored The Sopranos, but also paved the way for a new era of nuanced character portrayals in television. The Sopranos itself broke new ground by shifting the paradigm of storytelling on the small screen. It took the crime-drama genre to unprecedented heights by focusing not only on the external conflicts of mob life but, more importantly, on the internal struggles and psychological complexities of its characters. Tony Soprano became a symbol of this narrative innovation, a character whose journey mirrored the shifting landscape of television storytelling. The series was a pioneer in exploring the blurred lines between right and wrong, hero and villain. By presenting a protagonist deeply enmeshed in criminal activities, yet capable of moments of genuine empathy, The Sopranos challenged traditional notions of morality in storytelling. This groundbreaking approach opened doors for subsequent shows to embrace morally ambiguous characters and intricate narrative arcs, reshaping the television landscape. Moreover, The Sopranos demonstrated the potential of long-form storytelling, utilizing multi-season arcs to unravel the complexities of its characters. The deliberate pacing and character-driven narrative set a precedent for serialized storytelling, influencing subsequent series that sought to delve into the intricacies of human experience over extended seasons. In essence, the groundbreaking portrayal of Tony Soprano and the innovative storytelling of The Sopranos transformed television into a medium capable of nuanced character studies and morally complex narratives. The series left an enduring legacy, influencing a new wave of television creators and establishing itself as a milestone in the evolution of the medium. Family dynamics. Family dynamics play a pivotal role in defining the richness and complexity of Tony Soprano's character in The Sopranos. The series masterfully explores the intricate relationships within the Soprano family, offering a nuanced portrayal of the challenges and dynamics that shape Tony's personal and professional life. At the heart of Tony's world is his relationship with Carmela, his wife. Their marriage serves as a focal point for exploring themes of loyalty, betrayal, and the delicate balance between the demands of family life and the pressures of Tony's criminal enterprises. The portrayal of Tony and Carmela's marriage goes beyond conventional depictions, delving into the complexities of love, infidelity, and the moral compromises made for the sake of family stability. Equally significant are Tony's relationships with his children, AJ and Meadow. The series navigates the complexities of parenting in the context of organized crime, showcasing Tony's struggles to shield his children from the darker aspects of his life while preparing them for the challenges they may face. The intergenerational conflicts and generational shifts within the Soprano family contribute to the series' exploration of evolving family dynamics. The extended Soprano family, including Tony's sisters and his relationship with his mother, further adds layers to the intricate family tapestry. The tensions, resentments, and loyalties that permeate these relationships create a backdrop against which Tony's character is shaped and tested. The series does not shy away from portraying the impact of Tony's criminal lifestyle on his family members. The constant threat of violence, legal repercussions, and the emotional toll of living with the head of a crime family are woven into the fabric of family life. These challenges serve as crucibles, testing the bonds that tie the Soprano family together. In essence, The Sopranos uses family dynamics as a narrative linchpin, exploring the interplay of love, loyalty, and conflict within the Soprano household. The complexities of these relationships contribute to the depth and authenticity of Tony Soprano's character, painting a compelling portrait of a man straddling the responsibilities of family and the demands of a criminal empire. Cultural impact. The cultural impact of The Sopranos extends far beyond its status as a critically acclaimed television series. It represents a transformative moment in the evolution of the medium and has left an indelible mark on popular culture. A groundbreaking exploration of the intersection between organized crime and family life, The Sopranos has shaped the television landscape and influenced storytelling conventions. At the forefront of its cultural impact is the redefinition of the mob genre. Prior to The Sopranos, portrayals of organized crime were often stylized and romanticized. This series, however, delved into the intricate complexities of mob life, presenting characters with moral ambiguities and internal conflicts. The shift from archetypal gangster narratives to a more nuanced exploration of the human condition resonated with audiences and paved the way for a new era of television storytelling. The character of Tony Soprano, portrayed by James Gandolfini, became an iconic figure, emblematic of the antihero archetype. Tony's struggles with morality, mental health, and family dynamics challenged traditional notions of a television protagonist. His impact reverberated across popular culture, influencing subsequent depictions of complex and morally ambiguous characters in various forms of media. The Sopranos also catalyzed the trend of long-form storytelling in television. Its serialized narrative and character-driven arc set a precedent for subsequent series, encouraging a shift away from episodic formats toward more immersive and layered storytelling. This approach has since become a hallmark of the so-called golden age of television. Beyond its narrative innovations, the series has entered the cultural lexicon through its memorable catchphrases, iconic scenes, and references in various forms of media. The legacy of The Sopranos persists, not only in the minds of its dedicated fan base but in the broader cultural conversation about the potential and possibilities of television as an art form. Its impact endures as a touchstone for the exploration of complex characters, morally gray narratives, and the power of television to reflect and shape societal values. Narrative evolution. The Sopranos stands as a trailblazer in the narrative evolution of television, reshaping storytelling conventions and ushering in a new era of complex, character-driven narratives. The series' narrative evolution is marked by its departure from traditional structures, its exploration of psychological depth, and its influence on the trajectory of television storytelling. One key aspect of the narrative evolution in The Sopranos is its departure from episodic storytelling in favor of a serialized format. Unlike conventional crime dramas with self-contained episodes, The Sopranos embraced long-form storytelling across its multiple seasons. This allowed for a more intricate exploration of characters and plotlines, fostering a deeper connection between the audience and the evolving narrative. The series also distinguished itself through its emphasis on character development and psychological depth. Tony Soprano's journey became a central narrative arc, intertwining his personal struggles with the broader themes of the series. The inclusion of therapy sessions with Dr. Jennifer Melfi provided a unique narrative tool, delving into Tony's psyche and adding layers of complexity to the storytelling. This narrative choice went beyond the typical crime drama, making The Sopranos a character study that resonated on a profound emotional level. Furthermore, the series influenced the perception of moral ambiguity in storytelling. The narrative evolution in The Sopranos challenged traditional notions of good and evil, portraying characters with both virtuous and morally questionable traits. This departure from black-and-white morality contributed to a more nuanced and realistic portrayal of the human experience, influencing subsequent series that embraced morally complex characters. In essence, The Sopranos catalyzed a narrative evolution that shifted the television landscape. Its serialized storytelling, emphasis on psychological depth, and exploration of moral ambiguity became defining features of the golden age of television. The series' impact is evident in the continued trend of character-driven narratives and the ongoing exploration of complex themes in contemporary television storytelling. Psychological exploration. Psychological exploration is a cornerstone of The Sopranos, and at its heart is the character of Tony Soprano. The series masterfully navigates the complexities of Tony's mind, unraveling layers of psychological depth that elevate both the character and the narrative to unprecedented heights. Tony Soprano's psychological journey is uniquely depicted through his therapy sessions with Dr. Jennifer Melfi. These sessions serve as a narrative device that delves into the inner workings of Tony's mind, unraveling the intricate tapestry of his thoughts, emotions, and conflicts. Dr. Melfi becomes a conduit for the audience to witness the psychological struggles of a man balancing the demands of his criminal life with the challenges of family and personal identity. One of the defining elements of this exploration is Tony's battle with anxiety and depression. The series doesn't shy away from portraying the mental health struggles of its protagonist, presenting a mob boss who grapples with panic attacks and existential angst. These moments of vulnerability humanize Tony, challenging stereotypes of the stoic and unyielding crime boss. The depiction of mental health in The Sopranos contributes to the broader destigmatization of mental health issues in popular media. The therapy sessions also serve as a stage for Tony to confront his past traumas, revealing how his upbringing and family dynamics have shaped his adult psyche. The psychological excavation extends to Tony's relationships, particularly with his mother, Livia, and his uncle, Junior. These intricate connections become pivotal in understanding the roots of Tony's psychological struggles, providing a nuanced portrait of a man shaped by his upbringing. Furthermore, dreams and subconscious explorations add an extra layer to the psychological richness of The Sopranos. The dream sequences, often surreal and symbolic, offer a glimpse into Tony's subconscious, providing insights into his fears, desires, and unresolved conflicts. These dreamscapes serve as a narrative tool to convey the complexity of Tony's internal world, blurring the lines between reality and the subconscious. Tony's psychological exploration is not confined to the therapist's office, it permeates every aspect of his life. The duality of his character, the tension between his roles as a father, husband, and mob boss, is a constant source of psychological conflict. The series portrays Tony not just as a criminal figure but as a man grappling with the moral consequences of his actions, haunted by the impact his choices have on those around him. The brilliance of The Sopranos lies in its commitment to presenting a holistic and authentic portrayal of psychological struggles. The narrative doesn't simplify or sanitize the complexities of mental health, instead, it embraces the messiness of the human psyche. By placing psychological exploration at the forefront, the series challenges viewers to confront the inherent contradictions within its characters, fostering a deeper understanding of the human experience. In conclusion, the psychological exploration in The Sopranos elevates the series to a level of storytelling artistry rarely seen on television. Tony Soprano's journey becomes a microcosm of the human condition, a profound exploration of identity, morality, and the intricate landscape of the mind. The series stands as a testament to the power of psychological depth in storytelling, leaving an enduring legacy in the realm of television narrative. Influence on subsequent series. The Sopranos stands as a monumental force in television history, not only for its groundbreaking narrative and complex characters but also for the profound influence it has exerted on subsequent series. The impact of The Sopranos is evident in the way it has reshaped storytelling conventions, redefined character portrayals, and inspired a generation of television creators. One of the most notable contributions of The Sopranos is its influence on the portrayal of morally complex characters. Tony Soprano, as an antihero with a myriad of flaws and conflicting morals, challenged the conventional archetype of a TV protagonist. This departure from the traditional hero paved the way for a wave of subsequent series that embraced characters with shades of gray, blurring the lines between good and bad. Shows like Breaking Bad, The Wire, and Mad Men owe a debt to The Sopranos for proving that audiences could invest in characters with moral ambiguity and imperfections. The serialized storytelling format of The Sopranos also left an indelible mark on the television landscape. Prior to the series, many shows followed an episodic structure, with standalone stories in each episode. The Sopranos introduced a more novelistic approach, with overarching storylines developing over multiple seasons. This shift towards long-form storytelling became a hallmark of the so-called Golden Age of television, influencing a plethora of series that followed suit, including The Wire, Breaking Bad, and Game of Thrones. Furthermore, the emphasis on character development over extended narratives became a standard that continues to shape television storytelling. Creators began to recognize the value of intricate character arcs and the depth that could be achieved through prolonged exploration. The narrative evolution witnessed in The Sopranos has set a precedent for modern series that prioritize rich character development as a driving force behind the storytelling. In terms of genre reinvention, The Sopranos played a pivotal role in reshaping the mob drama genre. It moved away from the romanticized portrayals of organized crime prevalent in earlier works and focused on the intricacies of mob life, humanizing characters within this criminal world. This approach has since influenced series like Boardwalk Empire and Peaky Blinders, which delve into the complexities of organized crime with a greater emphasis on character depth. The cultural impact of The Sopranos has extended beyond the screen, manifesting in references, parodies, and homages across various forms of media. Its iconic status as a groundbreaking series has permeated popular culture, solidifying its position as a touchstone for television excellence. In conclusion, The Sopranos has left an enduring legacy on subsequent series, shaping the landscape of television storytelling in profound ways. From its exploration of morally ambiguous characters to its embrace of serialized narratives, the series has inspired a new era of television that values complexity, nuance, and the power of long-form storytelling. The influence of The Sopranos continues to reverberate, ensuring its place not only in the history of television but also in the ongoing evolution of the medium. Memorable catchphrases and scenes. The Sopranos is not just a television series, it's a cultural phenomenon, and much of its lasting impact is embedded in the memorable catchphrases and scenes that have become iconic in the realm of popular culture. These moments are not just lines or sequences, they are touchstones, etching the characters and narrative into the collective memory of audiences. One of the most recognizable catchphrases from the series is "Fugga-da-but-it." Uttered in the distinct New Jersey accent, this expression encapsulates a blend of dismissiveness, resilience, and a certain swagger. The term has transcended the show, becoming a colloquialism synonymous with a laid-back, nonchalant attitude. Its cultural permeation is a testament to the series' impact, imprinting a piece of The Sopranos onto everyday language. The final scene of The Sopranos has become legendary for its ambiguity and unconventional conclusion. Set in a diner, the scene is accompanied by Journey's "Don't Stop Believin'," creating a juxtaposition between the upbeat song and the tension of the moment. The abrupt cut to black left audiences in suspense, sparking intense debates about Tony Soprano's fate. This scene is not just an ending, it's a cinematic masterstroke, challenging traditional expectations and leaving an indelible mark on the series' finale landscape. The therapy sessions between Tony Soprano and Dr. Melfi are a defining feature of the show, and one memorable scene involves Tony's realization that "you don't shit where you eat." This line encapsulates Tony's pragmatic approach to balancing the dangerous world of organized crime with the stability of his personal life. It's a succinct expression of the challenges he faces, resonating as both a piece of advice and a reflection of the series' overarching themes. The imagery of the ducks in the first season serves as a poignant metaphor for Tony's anxieties and changing circumstances. The scene where Tony rushes into the pool to save his family of ducks showcases the vulnerability behind the tough exterior. This visual metaphor becomes a symbol of Tony's internal struggles, providing a nuanced exploration of his character and the themes of family and change. Paulie Walnut's encounter with a psychic in the episode "Fortunate Son" is another memorable scene that blends humor and existential reflection. Paulie's skepticism contrasts with his fear of the supernatural, creating a scene that encapsulates the series' ability to seamlessly weave comedy into its exploration of deeper themes. The use of food and dining in The Sopranos is a recurring motif, and one of the most memorable scenes involves Tony and Carmela's heated argument in the kitchen. As they prepare a meal together, the tension rises, and the scene becomes a microcosm of their complex marital dynamics. The juxtaposition of the mundane act of cooking with the intensity of their emotional exchange exemplifies the series' ability to infuse everyday moments with profound significance. The character of Silvio Dante is known for his catchphrase, "Ojich," often exclaimed in reaction to shocking or surprising events. This vocalization, coupled with Silvio's distinctive hand gesture, has become synonymous with the character and is fondly remembered by fans. In summary, the memorable catchphrases and scenes from The Sopranos are not just snippets of dialogue or visual moments, they are cultural touchstones that have transcended the series itself. These moments have entered the lexicon of popular culture, shaping the way audiences engage with and remember the show. Whether it's a catchphrase like "Forget about it" or a scene like the final diner sequence, The Sopranos has left an indelible mark on the cultural landscape through its memorable and impactful moments. Legacy in television history. The Sopranos is more than a television series. It is a cornerstone of television history, a transformative work that has left an enduring legacy. Its impact reverberates through the industry, shaping the trajectory of television storytelling, character development, and the exploration of complex themes. The legacy of The Sopranos is not just confined to its critical acclaim but extends to its lasting influence on subsequent series and the broader cultural conversation surrounding television as an art form. One of the most profound aspects of The Sopranos' legacy is its role in redefining the expectations of a television protagonist. The character of Tony Soprano, brilliantly portrayed by James Gandolfini, shattered conventional archetypes. As an anti-hero with a complex moral compass, Tony challenged audiences to empathize with a character whose actions often defied traditional notions of right and wrong. This departure from the stereotypical hero paved the way for a new era of morally ambiguous characters in series such as Breaking Bad, The Wire, and Mad Men. The series also played a pivotal role in elevating the status of television as a legitimate form of artistic expression. The Sopranos demonstrated that the small screen could be a platform for sophisticated storytelling, intricate character development, and the exploration of profound themes. It contributed to the broader cultural shift that recognized television as a medium capable of producing narratives as compelling and nuanced as those found in film or literature. Moreover, The Sopranos is a trailblazer in the realm of long-form storytelling. Prior to its emergence, television series typically adhered to episodic structures, with self-contained stories in each installment. The decision to embrace serialized storytelling over multiple seasons marked a departure from this norm. The success of The Sopranos paved the way for other series, like The Wire and Game of Thrones, to adopt similar narrative structures, allowing for more intricate character arcs and complex storylines. The series' exploration of psychological depth is another facet of its enduring legacy. By delving into the mind of Tony Soprano through therapy sessions with Dr. Jennifer Melfi, the show demonstrated a commitment to portraying characters with rich internal lives. This psychological exploration became a touchstone for subsequent series that sought to delve into the complexities of the human psyche, influencing a generation of storytellers who recognized the power of nuanced character studies. The Sopranos' legacy is not confined to its impact on the industry, it has also left an indelible mark on popular culture. The catchphrases, scenes, and characters have become ingrained in the cultural lexicon, referenced and parroted across various forms of media. The series' influence extends beyond its original run, maintaining relevance and resonance in the decades since its conclusion. In conclusion, the legacy of The Sopranos in television history is multifaceted and profound. Its impact on character portrayal, narrative structure, and the perception of television as an art form has shaped subsequent series and continues to influence the evolving landscape of television storytelling. The Sopranos is not just a series to be admired, it is a transformative work that has left an indelible imprint on the medium, solidifying its place as a seminal moment in the history of television.